Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Pacific Drive, where today we're attempting to find our way through a wall, apparently. There are a lot of routes open to us in theory here, but it sure does seem like the game wants us to go this way, right? In theory, we could like move through the wall, I don't know, this is next to the wall, right? But obviously, they want us to do this, despite the fact that this has a great big glowing extreme conditions sign on it. And also, it just feels like it might kill me. In any case, that's the plan. That's what we're doing. So, I am noticing, mousing over this, on that bottom panel, the top left line, and I guess right next to where it says 2 Clim for gateway, that's not the stable anchor symbol, right? The stable anchor symbol has those the lines straight vertical in the middle of the circle. That's something else. Also, there are anomalous clouds and battery sapping, which we don't know exactly what they mean, but I would feel like we can guess. It looks like it's going to be a real nightmare. It looks like that's going to be a drive to the exit immediately kind of situation. So, let's make sure before we go that we are ready to do that. Can I build another jump kit? Let's see here. We do have the stuff for a battery jumper. I wonder if they stack. I might even... Yeah, they're relatively cheap to make, so why not, right? A few of these on standby to handle engine or wheel trouble. I mean, like, again, they're very cheap to make. Let's just have some on hand. Sealing kits, we have... Yeah, we could use a few. And then that's pretty much all we can do. A carbureted engine. Okay, is made out of stuff we mostly have, except we need one more gas cylinder. And yeah, this looks like it'll improve fuel efficiency, give us extra health, and also extra horsepower, which would be lovely. Okay, so all that stuff seems important. Do I need more copies of my tools? I would say it's probably a good idea to carry a second pry bar at least. Maybe we want a second impact hammer too. I don't really want to be spending gas cylinders, but it's only one. Yeah. We'll carry a second one. So let's load up the car. We probably don't need more than 20 flares in hand. We can probably put this stuff in... Really? They stack to 3? Why would they stack to 3? Okay, that's fine. There we go. Okay. And we'll keep the extra impact hammer in the car too. I don't think I probably will need to have that in my backpack active. At least not right away. Alright, we have a spare tire. I was gonna say, I think we have a spare door in one of the lockers, and I guess we could throw that in here, but I do need room to carry stuff. Haven't quite figured out how to solve that problem, but as you can see here, the rest of the problem's pretty much good to go, and so I guess we are pretty much good to go. I'm a little worried because oh, there's another tire here. Should I be carrying 2 spare tires? Probably not. I'm a little worried about running out of space. As you can see, I moved a bunch of stuff into this locker, which I think helps to keep the express change-out trunk clean. And I guess we're just... Yeah, guess we're just going. I'm a little worried about this one, if I'm honest. Nope, that's the wrong... Why is everything the same button? Okay. Here we go. And you know, it's night-ish, but it's a pretty well lit night. There's a lot of moonlight. We maybe can save some headlights right away. So we need 2 clim to open the gateway. I don't know exactly how much we're getting per anchor. Like, I don't know if we can show up with enough juice to rip the gateway, or if we're gonna need to scavenge for anchors on that map while the instability is climbing rapidly and everything's a nightmare. But let's try to get as many anchors as we can on this map, just to see if we can't make things easier. Okay, that headlight thing is going to immediately... Oh, angry abductors, damn it. Long press. The long press didn't open the right thing at all. Okay. I mean, we can kind of guess, right? Alright, so if we go up to this fork and we take a left, it should take us by a bunch of buildings. We'll just have to hope that there's not a ton of...
The Octovice needs different charge levels to overcome the conditions for a gateway. You'll have to feed anchors to the Octovice until it's satisfied, and she'll tell you how many she needs at any given time.
Oh, that was the turnoff. Oh, whatever. We'll hit it from this side. I honestly did not even see it. So it turns out it's fairly dark out here.
The roommates are like us in a way. Those of us who chose to stay behind, we are as discarded and forgotten as they are.
And by chose to stay, you mean actively defying government orders to evacuate? Then yes. You remember how we went without electricity for 4 months to dodge the clearing crews? There's, like, what? Only 100 of us left?
If even that. Frankly, I'm surprised so many of us were unable to move on for one reason or another.
Oh, speak for yourself. I'm here for the hunt. Hey, even better now there's no one to get in our way.
Oh, not ideal. Did the thing catch on to me? I don't think it did. Let me pull off over here. Oh boy, it is raining sideways. I appreciate the big red glowing danger UI. Like I didn't know. Like I couldn't tell. Hi.
Hey, driver, not to be a downer or nothing, but I'm wondering what we do if you can't find a way out of the zone.
They got themselves over the wall. They'll find a way to survive here like the rest of us. Or not. Won't be my problem at that point.
I'd hardly call what we're doing here surviving.
Ugh, look, hey, both of you always going on and on about putting up with this, enduring that. There's more to life than that, you know? You, for example, Avi, you're brilliant. You control fundamental forces of nature with your fingertips. Both of you did.
Slow down there, kid. We were scientists, not superheroes.
Oh, I mean, look, hey, to someone who was all thumbs when it came to science, they're one and the same. I just don't understand why you're wasting away here, burrowed away in the zone. Both of you, you're sitting on so much lost potential.
Potential is a carrot on a stick for the young. An illusion to keep you forging on when you should have given up long ago. Nothing had more potential than limb technology. And look what it did to the Olympic Peninsula. What I did. Look around. We're stuck here.
For good. All we can do is survive. Everything else is moot.
I forgot what a charmer you are, RP. An absolute living ray of sunshine and optimism.
Do I want to actually bother salvaging? I guess so. I do kind of want to just keep moving, though. They've got me good and worried here. Alright, lots of fabrics and stuff. I mean, this cluster of buildings seems, I don't want to say safer, but it seems to have fewer enemies, fewer anomalies running around it. I don't actually know for sure that... I don't actually know for sure that the tourists can harm us, but it sure seems like it's being suggested to us pretty hard. Oh, that is, like, properly bolted shut. Okay. So nothing else in that building, I guess. Yeah, I definitely think, I was trying to be careful with the flares at first, but I think they give you so many flares all the time that you really are not. You are not supposed to be doing that. Careful is not the thing that they are for. I don't know that I need to hack apart a tiny phone. I don't know that that's a good use of our time. Okay, can't really get inside anywhere lately. Alright, scope turns this way when we're not in the car. So there's a building just up ahead. And it looks like an abductor as well. Yeah, I guess let's take the car. Everything is wrong. Okay. Does seem like the zone is approaching from where we came in. It's fine. I think we're pretty far from that thing. Should be all right. I know there are always a lot of sounds out in the woods, but it feels like there's really a lot of sounds out in the woods. Right? Like they're trying to freak me out extra. Or maybe it just, you know, sort of happens incidentally. I do a lot of the work myself, I will have to admit. Fresh. That's just an advertisement for pumpkins, like conceptually the idea of pumpkins. Inventory is too full for this circuit board. Okay, we can... Yeah, that thing seems a little more on the hunt than they often are. Don't care for that. No, don't care for that at all. Turn around and try to drive against it. It's trying to sweep us into the center. Oh, it's becoming very powerful, actually. Alright, stay low. I might take a shortcut. Alright, that's more or less free fall. Did roll the car a small amount. But I also got us out of the zone, so who's to say whether things are bad or good, actually? Alright. Okay, I'd really love to get back to the road. There's a lot of large rocks in the area. Okay. The road. Welcome. Okay. So, the storm's moving. Seems like we can maybe just sort of stay outside the edge of it here. One of the wheels is fucked up. Front left. Yep. This is a... I did not do that right. There we go. It's a ceiling kit kind of problem. Alright. Not a good idea to be outside the car basically ever. Is what I'm getting. Let's go get ourselves an anchor. Maybe I shouldn't have gone to the buildings at all. I don't know. The car just does not land very well from those ramp maneuvers. I hope people do not think I am too much of a coward for generally avoiding them. That pufferfish is right in our way, huh? I think I'm just gonna get this one anchor and get out of here. The other one is pretty far off. Back. Okay, I mean, that could have been a lot worse. I panicked and couldn't, like, in my panic, I was like, there's a handbrake or something, I think, maybe. Okay, so we're at 1.3 clim. If that thing was 1.3 clim, judging from the relative sizes, I'm not convinced that adding the other one will get us to 2. Oh, our wheels are all messed up. Not all of them, but you know what I mean. Like, but I guess we're not in a huge amount of, like, leave the zone immediately or die type danger, so it's possible that we just don't carry over charge between zones. I haven't actually paid a lot of attention to that. We're gonna find out. So I am gonna go down the road here. Get to this anchor. It sounds like something's chasing me, and I don't love that. I think what I'm hearing is just my tires. It's fine. So I'll fix them. Hold on. Okay. Turns out, nothing. But you really have to get close to that to get it to open. Oh, this tire has a different problem. This is a mechanic kit problem. That's fun. It is very cute to just wave the wrench around like a wand and tap it. All right. Not too happy about our fuel position here. I didn't grab fuel out of the one car that we stopped near that had a little bit of it, and now I'm wondering if that was a huge mistake. Oh, hello. Do you have a functional tank anywhere? Oh, hell yeah. Well, first of all, apparently the fuel can has a bunch of fuel in it already. What does that sound? Also, I can't find the fuel tank without my light, apparently. It was like right here, right? Isn't this? Yeah, okay. Alright, well that's one of the scariest things I've ever seen in a video game. I'm gonna put this in here. And then we're gonna do this. Fuck, that's a diegetic sound effect, isn't it? Okay, yeah, I didn't like that at all. I think we learned something really important there about light, but also, I didn't like that at all. This zone is reading very red. You know what? You know what? We're leaving. I know I'm close, but we're leaving. We're close to the exit. We can just get out of here. Had a little tire slippage there. It seems like it might be possible to just drive. That's the other side of the road right there. I'm not going all the way back on the road. The heavy fog was my only hesitation there. I was like, I can't actually see the other road for sure, but fuck it. Okay. Do not get thrown into the air. Kind of a miracle I didn't hit any of those tourists, but I mean, I guess I don't know for sure that I didn't. We don't know for sure that hitting a tourist with a car would have any meaningful effect. I think it's pretty obvious that you're not supposed to touch them with your human body, but I don't know about your car body. Maybe that's fine. Okay, so anomalous clouds, battery sapping. We can read some of the kinds of things we're expecting to see. This bit here is telling us, I think, that there's a lot of buildings, not so many cars, not a lot of fuel. Hey, I'm not making sure to fill up the little extra gas can at the garage before leaving. I should be doing that, shouldn't I? All right. 2 clim for gateway. We do not have 2 clim. And the anchors here are something else, apparently. Maybe I should have just gone to that one. The alarm started going off, and then the fog rolled in, and it looked yellow. It looked like it was getting yellower as we were approaching. I was worried that we were driving into one of those hot zones. I don't know. I probably should have grabbed it. It might have been enough. It might have been enough to push us over. I don't think so, but I might be wrong. Okay. Battery sapping, swift storm. But the good news is there's not really much reason to have the headlights on anymore. Also, it seems like the car drives just fine with no battery. Huh. Okay. There are certain things that we really need to find if we can. So I'm just going to try to be... Oh, that's not what I want. I don't want them in my hand. I just want them in my bank. I'm just going to try to be fast. I just got an achievement for attempting to hit the gas while the car was still in park 20 times. So that's fun. It's fun to know that that's the thing the game's keeping track of. Look, I always forget, okay? This whole area is irradiated. That doesn't actually open. I mean, we're getting lots of, like, basic materials, and basic materials are good. Oh, okay. Opening and closing the back door generated a crazy amount of lag there. Okay. Let's get to this first anchor. Not 100% sure how. Looks like I can squeeze through here. Is it inside the building? Okay, we do hold over the clim from the previous map. I don't know why he keeps equipping that. I probably don't want to step in there. Oh no, that's it right there. Okay, I see it. It doesn't glow quite like the stable ones do. Not as much anyway. That's an unstable anchor. And it's in my hands now, and it's probably not doing great things to my hands. And my health level's not, like, generally awesome. Just gonna eat some beans here real quick. 0.4 required. Alright. Storm is indeed on the way. The good news is that any anchor should finish us now, I think. This one that we're driving toward definitely ought to be sufficient. Should I get out and top up? You know what? I'm going to do it. Right now, while we're not in like a totally desperate situation, let's top up the really damaged front parts. Okay, a little bit more car armor. And then immediately grind the side of the car right off and then flip it. Activate emergency teleporter. Everything's a long press. Everything. I did not need to do that. I was holding E instead of T. Okay, don't do it while pointing at the vehicle. To teleport the vehicle, you do not press warp while looking at the vehicle. That would be crazy. Alright, that was all the putty. Let's hope the car's in good enough shape now. Let's stay to the side. Last thing I need is to get abducted at this moment. Here comes the scary shit. But the good news is, there is my last anchor. Not too far from a beating heart. Hopefully far enough that we don't have to figure out what that beating heart does. Okay, that one was not just unstable but corrupted. I think that's different. The important part is we can gateway out now. I mean, it's what it is. Oh, come on. Really? Right now? Right this second you had to do that? I was like, how is the car moving? It's still in park. But yeah, that'll do it. Okay. We're going to cheat across this big field here, because I can. Although it's looking like we maybe want to cut our cheat a little bit short, because that's a big hot zone. Nice to get to drive downhill, though. Every part of my car is freaking out right now. Did I pick up a passenger or something? Oh no, oh no, oh no. Yeah, I agree with you. The vehicle protection does seem quite compromised. Huh. Okay, well, I am very not in control of the car at this point, and I do believe we are dead. Well, I think it's time to figure out what happens when you die. Yeah, I just can't. The car won't move anymore. I wonder if we got tagged by one of those little roll and hop along things, because I like the whole vehicle display was freaking out real bad. Trip report, failure. Reason, everything. Reason,
Just
absolutely
because the car's
everything.
protecting you, it doesn't mean you should drive like that.
Maybe I should have gone back to the road. Ow. Okay. Well, let's get out where there isn't a door.
Have you found the friendly dumpster yet? It's behind the shop. If you're ever in dire need, pay it a visit. As much as the zone takes away, sometimes she also provides.
You know, that's what I hear, although it has not been my experience just yet. Oh, cool. Paint. Oh, never mind. I'm not talking shit. That was a whole repair putty. Never mind. Thank you very much, dumpster. How are my panels doing? Do I have panels still? Not always. There we go. We'll just throw that on there. This door could be a front door. Hey, dumpster. Okay. Well, like I said, I know we have a door. Looks like I'm gonna need actually not that many replacement parts, but I do think we're quite short on the makings of putty. Yeah, it wasn't 100% clear to me what caused the car's condition to suddenly go completely insane while we were in the middle of that field. I think we should have been able to make it back to the thing without that. So that's a real bummer. Okay, we got back a repair putty, but we didn't get... I mean, did I keep the materials that were in the trunk? No, I don't. So... that's pretty bad. Also, it seems to have taken away all of my flares for whatever reason. I mean, whatever. They give them to us in such large amounts that I'm sure it won't really be a problem. Okay, well, that was not very good. I think at this point I'm gonna just call this episode here. I'm gonna take a second. I'm gonna regroup. I'm gonna do whatever meager repairs I can to the car, and then we're gonna figure out what's next. And honestly, what's next might be just a run out to like an area that's nearby that's safe in order to get repair stuff. Make the car back into something that can actually travel. And if I do that, I probably will do that off camera. So when you come back next time, that's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time, I'm going to hope that the car behaves itself a little bit better. I'm going to drive a little bit faster, and we're going to do it again, but everything's going to go right this time. I swear. And we'll see you then.